Whew, excuse the face. So, greetings. What's going on with y'all? It's been a real long week, man. Definitely figured I need to get something out here to the public, and I'm just gonna get straight into it. So, head, shoulders, knees, and toes rent, and we will begin. Swords. That is thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, direction you go in, the decisions you're making. Everything starts in the mind. You got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where, oh shit, indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. And who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine. Excuse me. This spread is, oh my god, this spread is looking lovely. I like this. That just perked me up. So, wands, like the King of Wands, which is out here. That's the divine masculine. Queen of Wands, which is out here. The divine feminine. She right next to the divine masculine. Like the Four Wands, that's out here. Twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. It's gonna be a good reading, feminine. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. Not what you finna do. That ain't what you got. Pentacles. That make you great. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. You know, all things expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. All people are temporary. Like, literally. No one promised tomorrow. Every human body is a pinnacle, and it has an expiration date. Things, pinnacles coming up. Even if it's a P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E, a pinnacle you at in life, that's only temporary. How do you get pinnacles? Which are manifestations. You wand for it. Ain't what you got. You could be the richest person in the world. What you have doesn't make you who you are. It's your wands. What makes a good man, what makes a good woman is the things that they're doing. What makes a karmic man, what makes a karmic woman, the things that they have. That's all I want to say. Let's get with it. Reading starts in 3 minutes. It's going to be a very good spread, feminine. First card in this message. Four Wands. This is twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Now, I'm only talking to some twins. Not all. And I already know the name of the message. I'm going to put it up right now. Already home. Motherfucking Jay-Z, Kid Cudi shit. Already home. You feel me? Get it up. Four Wands. Besides twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, which is just 4 steps. First step is awareness, getting aware of this whole twin flame situation. 2 of Wands, surviving this whole twin flame situation. While 3 of Wanting, finding your path and purpose or whatever it is, it's going to evolve you from who you were to who you're going to be. And you'll get into a flame situation soon. Just 3 of Wands. Find your path, find your purpose. That journey, that path is going to lead you here. You looking for your twin? Okay, evolve yourself. You know what I mean? Go on a whole new path. Go on a whole new direction. You ain't gonna meet your twin on purpose. It's gonna be an accident. It's gonna be in the midst of you doing whatever you're doing. 4 of Wands is also home. Home is where the heart is. Home is also where the hate is, or some of the greatest become greater. Home is not just the 4 walls you call your sanctuary. That's what home is. That's what your apartment is. That's what your crib is. That's what this room is. It's the 4 walls you call your sanctuary. That's home. This could be your hometown. This could be your family, your immediate family. 4 Wands can mean many things. Let's put some smoke on this. 5 of Cups. You already home. So this is twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Not for all twins, but some. It's finally here. But it ain't like you can confirm that it just got here, it been here. Like I say, twin flame union happens well before you two experience whatever y'all call union. And whatever the story you say and the story your divine counterpart say, it's going to be two different stories. How you met your feminine, masculine gonna have a different way of telling that than how it is when you met your masculine. Why you love your masculine is gonna be interpreted and spoken different from why your masculine loves you. You know? Two different fucking people. So you're gonna get two different fucking stories. You know what I'm saying? So Five of Cups is loneliness, being emotionally isolated, probably from your twin. You know, Five of Cups is love lockdown, like Kanye West. Mr. Lonely by Akon. Play those songs. Mario Wayne's I Don't Want to Know. You know, watch the video. You know, he in the video crying in the tub with his clothes on, looking at pictures of his former love and shit. That's a very lonely place. Separation had both you two, masculine, feminine, in a very lonely place. It's like y'all don't have to be lonely anymore. You two finally gonna come together. However, the universe is gonna bring you two together. Could be something good that brings you two together. Could be something ugly that brings you two together. Could be something bad. Overall energy, feminine. Union is already here. Bottom line, more important than anything, we got you, Queen of Wands. And clarifying, you is your divine master. This is you two in the same place, you two in the same room, you two meeting after a long hiatus, you two speaking after a long hiatus. You know, whether you two bumping into each other, whether you two end up at the same damn intersection, the same damn store, the same damn gym, the same damn party, whatever. You know, a lot of twins are gonna unite. You know, due to circumstance, a good, bad, or ugly circumstance. But what you need to take out of this whole situation is just how small of a world it is, and just how the universe works. The universe brings you two together in union, in recognition, in reunion. You know, it's not gonna happen when you think it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when you least expect it. It's probably gonna happen at the worst time, or it might happen the best way it can happen. Union, man. A lot of you divine feminines are already home. You're sitting here wondering when you're going to see your twin. You don't even know when you're going to see them soon. It's fuck. This is soon as fuck. If I can give it a time period, it's 2 weeks, 2 months. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. 2 days to 2 weeks to 2 months. Twins are going to unite. You know. Main reason it's going to happen is because of the solitude factor. This is a very true. These were true separations. These were some deep ass separations. You know, for new booties between, I don't know, you met your twin in the past 2 years. It ain't even been 2 years yet. You know, this could be like the worst true separation you ever had thus far, and it's gonna be good. You know, uniting after this hiatus. Might be some twins who been doing this dance for like 5 to 10 years. And like I said, it's been many hiatuses. But this hiatus was kind of different. You know, how you feel, what you're feeling, what you're feeling from the world and shit. You know, there's a lot of shit that's going on in the world in the midst of people dealing with their twin flame demos. But, feminine, this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Your masculine is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. Feminine, you're going to be a breath of fresh air for your masculine. But the best advice I can give to people who get in union, who get reunited. For union and reunited, have a plan, divine feminine. Have a plan where you want to take this shit. The masculine's finally here. Have a role for him. Here you are. Here he is. You've been wanting this to happen for a minute. Make sure you have something planned. I told you, the head. He's the snake. Be a good time for a business proposition. This be a good time to make some bread with your masculine to to you know, build in ways y'all usually don't build on a non-physical level, non-sexual level, non-romantic level, like non-emotional level. This is strictly like new territory. Feminine have a plan. My advice, whatever you into, whatever your purpose is, whatever your path has taken you to, try to get your masculine to do his job with you on that. What's his job? 201, which is actually out here, Divine Feminine. You directly, when it comes to the masculine energy, this is your masculine being on his job with you. And what's his job? To support you, to be there, to hold you down like balloon strings. We'll get to that in just a second. I just see goodness. A lot of twins are going to unite. For the twins that's not uniting, for the twins, you know, I'm going to just put it like this. You might feel like that'll never happen. You might feel like, for whatever the fuck's going on, that this Four of Wands ain't for you. I'll be the first one to tell you, it might just be. I'm telling you, when I got in the union, it happened when I least expected. I didn't have faith that it was going to happen at the time. My faith was dwindling. You know, even a psychic friend of mine told me I was going to get in the union. I didn't believe her. It didn't happen. She was right. I didn't even believe in myself. She believed in me and my twin flame demo. I didn't even believe in myself. What's up, Pam? You know, hey, it's in the cards. It's going to happen. So, don't be geeked. Appreciate you two finally being, you know, on the same page. Because that's all union and reunion is, you two being here on the same page. Enjoy that moment. But at the same time, it's something. You gotta do something after that. Y'all can't just get together and be cool and love each other's presence. Like, it's still the day after, the week after, the year after. Shit has to be led in a direction. It's usually up. Ascension, feminine, get with it. So, first card is message. You directly in regards to yourself. You know, this is the Pimptro, just the energy you got coming in here. We got a Ten of Swords. This is death or a permanent ending. Death or permanent ending. Gotta put smoke on this. Feminine, seems like through a death or through a permanent ending, it's gonna happen in your life or the life of someone that's close to you. Maybe your divine masculine. This could be the death of one of your divine masculine's closest relatives. They're inconsolable. You know, Four of Wands, they come to your hometown or come back home to bury this person that they need to bury, and it just so happened that, I don't know, in the midst of them being in town for a funeral, they bump into you. Or Ten of Swords, that's like, it's over with, like it's the end. It's like a kid graduating high school on their way to college. You know, your whole life revolved around being a mom, father. It's like your kid is finally growing up, finally getting out the nest and shit. And now you looking at your life totally different. And for the whole twin flame thing, it could be like the masculine. Yes, kids are grown, finally out the house. He's finally in a situation where he can get with you. He's been saying he was going to do this shit this whole time. The times finally came. So a lot of these unions are going to happen from grown children. Kids going off to school, kids being off child support, divorces finally settling in, finally getting inked, official tissue, you're divorced, now we can build a life together. Couldn't do that because you had this, you had to tend to. This could be you, this could be somebody close to you or whatever. I just see some endings happening. Some divorces settling up, some kids graduating, some children growing up. Just, I see new plateaus, new pinnacles. You know, and people with no kids. I just see the end of a few things. Could be a direction your master can't go anymore. It's exhausted itself. Thus, it's dead. And he's gonna have to move on. Took it for it to die fully for him to kind of continue with his life. It's like the energy of you taking care of a sick person, or your mother, or brother, or somebody that's been sick this whole time. Thus, you really couldn't build a life with your divine counterpart, given your current status with your family and shit. Four Wands, family, immediate family and shit. Like, I just see death is natural. You Divorce, obviously common. Graduations, already home. Like when it's union and reunion and recognition, it's like you finally meet your twin. You meet your twin when you're in a new plateau. You meet your twin following your path, following your purpose, listening to God, doing your own thing. Sword, it's a decision or direction you've been going this whole time. I just see endings across the board. Tens are all about completions. Feminines, some endings is happening in your life, and they're gonna give birth to new beginnings. That's you directly. Subconsciously coming to this thing, we got the Ten of Pentacles, which is a manifestation. Something you wanting to happen, happening. You want to manifest something, it's manifested. You was waiting on your kids to get grown, they're grown. You raising them to be smart kids. They finna go to college. This is a new plateau. You did a good fucking job, parent. Good shit. 18 years you be paying child support and shit. They're finally 18. It's like, you foreseen this shit is finally happening. This divorce. Waiting for the perfect time. Kids are graduating. Somebody died. Whatever the fuck. It's about time. You know what I mean? You take care of your OG. You take care of your peoples. They pass, which is natural. It happens. That happened. That's a manifestation. Like, ending. Ending is going to happen. New beginnings is going to happen all up in your life. Divine Feminine. And this might be the Divine Masculines reading. We'll keep it feminine. If this is the Feminines, I can only imagine what the Masculines reading is going to be. And I'm going to do a whole nother deck, because I think Masculines probably going to have the same image. Any rate, Feminine row. You personally, in regards to yourself, you got the Seven of Cups. Pimp Cup Chronicles. This is... Pimp Cup Chronicles is like something that's in you that you need to give out and give to the world. It's your personality. It's an idea. It's an invention. It's a program. It's a business. It's a nonprofit. It's an LLC or some shit. It's something that's going to differentiate you from everybody else. That's going to differentiate your path from everybody else's. That's going to differentiate your personality from everybody else's. That's going to differentiate your business from everybody else's. It's the missing link. Everybody out here trying to make it. But what's going to make you different from everybody else? What's going to make your shit better or stand out more than anybody else's? It's like wearing a rainbow suit or a green hat with an orange bill, you know what I'm saying? Or dyeing your hair blonde. It's just something that's going to make you stand out. Feminine. You're going to get pushed. Like, life right now is pushing you to a point where you're going to have to, not evolve because you're already doing that, but this is more so pushing something out of it. This is leaving alone old habits to change you into the person you're supposed to be. Not the person you can't be right now, given your actions and behavior and habits and shit you want right now. This is, growing up from something or leaving something behind or phasing out of a chapter. You know what I mean? It's like me. I used to rap. I'm rapping since I was 13. I told myself when I turned 29, if I didn't blow up by 29, I'm going to find another route. That's when I became a psychic. I made more money as a fucking psychic than I ever have as a rapper. I put more money into my craft as a rapper than I have as a psychic. But it's funny how shit work out sometimes. Gotta evolve. And I never knew I could do this. It's a hobby I picked up in the lobby, but it came from this energy. Pushing something out of myself. I didn't know I could do this until I started doing it. That shit one more time. I was having niggas in the back. I didn't know I could do this shit until I started doing it. So, as far as yourself, feminine, consciously, you finna put something out yourself. You finna pick up a new trade. You finna, flourish. You finna, I don't know. I just see like a phoenix. You finna become a whole new person. Like, it's a Jean Grey turning into the phoenix. You know what I mean? This is like... It's a better, new, improved version of yourself. Or yourself being multiplied around the world. It's like you start a business and it's affecting a lot of people other than yourself. It's like what you're doing affecting 7 other people. Like the idea you got is helping 7 other people. The program you got going on is helping the lives of 7 other people. It's like you're doing some shit from something you did, other people are getting affected by it. And clarifying that on a subconscious and direct level, what you're doing. 7 of Cupping, you got the 7 of Pentacles. It's the Re card, R-E-R-E. Rearranging, reevaluating, relocating, removing, releasing, reversing, reneging, reunion, reconsidering, recognition, realizing. RE. It's like 7 REs you need to do to really get your shit back on track. That's one way of looking at it, but the way I'm looking at it, it's just what it is. 7 of Pentacles is change. You doing something, thus it's making a change in the lives of other people other than yourself. That's what a true 3 of Wands is. That's true evolution. You're doing something outside of 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is survival. That's making ends meet. Birds do that, bees do that, bacteria, beetles, bears, boars, whatever. Animals do that. Human beings, we need to do more than just that. Got people out here who just survive it to a level to where they're regressing to animals the way they surviving out here. Doing the same shit animals do to survive. I'm saying all kind of carnal shit. Now, it's all about change. Once again, it ain't what you got that make you great. It's what you're doing. People ask me all the time, how do I get into twin flame union, reunion, recognition? Are you 3 of Wanding? 3 of Wanding is where my face at. 2 of Wands, that's the divine masculine's role. His job is just to be there. When you call him, he picks up. That's him doing his job. You ask him to be somewhere, he shows up. You need his help with something, he's there to help you. Minimal work. 3 of Wands, that's what you doing, feminine. What do? You the reason for the season. Why you evolving from this to this, it's gonna get you here. Why? Because the average person ain't on what you want. Everybody doing this. Ain't nobody doing enough of this. But while you doing this, it's gonna get you this. So to sum it up is, this is what everybody else is doing. My face is you doing more than what everybody else is doing. Why you doing more than what everybody else is doing? It ain't just gonna affect your life. It's gonna affect the lives of other people. It ain't just gonna change your life. It's gonna change the lives of other people, your twin flame included. You ain't just changing your current situation. You changing your future. You got a job to do, and that's to evolve. Like I say, you, Michael Jackson, the Divine Masculine's Tito. Queen of Wands, you Michael Jackson. You Tito. Tito is older than Mike. Tito was in was in the Jackson 5 before Mike. Mike just evolved the Jackson 5 from what it was to what it is. Tito couldn't do that shit by himself. In fact, Tito needed Mike. But in reality, Mike needed Tito. It's a symbiotic relationship. The only thing is, Mike got more sauce than Tito. Mike got more juice than Tito. Mike probably more known than Tito. That's the only drawback. Tito's still the king. That's big bruh. Like, yeah, you might be the most successful motherfucking artist in the world, little bro. But you still little bro. What you talking about? You know, big brother always gonna keep a little brother in line. And that's how the divine masculine actions are taken as, like a bully big brother. He always trying to son me. He always trying to teach me something. He always trying to talk down to me. The brother loves you. They just want you getting what you deserve. They tough on you because they know the world tough. So they ain't giving you what the world ain't finna give you. I'm talking about your masters. What your white master do to you, feminine? This is just what the world finna do to you. At least they getting you primed. At least they getting you ready. At least they getting you primed. Change. You know, it's time to affect change, divine feminine. And you've been affecting change, divine feminines. That's why this 4 of Wands is gonna happen. 4 of Wands ain't something you deserve. It's something that's yours by divine right. You gonna get it anyway. You gonna find a twin anyway if that's where your journey gonna lead. A lot of false twin flames out here. Not like, oh, this is a false twin flame. I'm looking for my divine masculine. This is a false divine masculine. Like, nah, it's false twin flames. Like, people think they twins, but they not. They karmic accept. But they think they twins. They think they on a divine path. In reality, they on a karmic wheel. Gerbil hamster wheel. Going around and around and around in circles. Karmic circles, you know what I'm saying? So, who we on? Masculine role, feminine, you got the Two of Wands. This is your divine masculine's job. He's going to be doing his job in your life. And like I say, it's bare minimum. See my face? 3 of Wands. That's why you need to have a plan. So your masculine can get on this plan and support you in this plan at the same time. Feminine, it's your job to get from point A to point C. It's your masculine's job to help you get from point A to point B to point C from point B. So point A, it's like you the explorer. You find a new place, he checks out the place, make sure it's safe. You know what I mean? Make sure ain't nothing out here that's going to endanger you. You're the leader here. You have to be alive at all times. So the divine masculine is like the bodyguard. You're Whitney Houston in the bodyguard. He's the bodyguard in the bodyguard. That's what makes him the king and you the queen. Why? You're the explorer, but he's the survivalist. What's the divine masculine's job? 2 of Wands, survival. Masculines keep you on your toes. Masculines get you ready for the world. Whether that's emotionally preparing you, physically preparing you. Really, it's more so emotions. Why? Because the divine feminine. You be in your heart and mind too much. Mainly your heart. Can't be in your mind all the time because it'd be a duhhead. Our feminists be in their heart. So masculines got to get to you in the best way they can get to you. What's the King of Cups? The highest cup you can be on, the highest form of emotion you can be on. It's the emotion to say fuck it to any and everything that ain't about the kingdom of God. This whole divinity thing or your own personal kingdom. Masculine's the king, right? You the queen, right? Alright. He tough. He just trying to make sure you tough too. He can lead. He just make sure you a leader too. He got sauce. He just making sure you doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Which is, like I said, becoming the best version of yourself you can be. This twin flame situation is built for you too to be the best people that you can be. Even if it's just for you two to become 2 better versions of yourselves and take your asses on somewhere else. What this twin flame thing is meant for you two to be the best version of yourself. So in spite of what happens, you two are the best versions of yourself. Rule number 1 to this twin flame thing, it's optional. You can choose to mess with it. Feminine, your masculine does not have to. Masculine can write you off as crazy. Can write this whole twin flame thing off as crazy. He ain't got to buy into this. The only way he's going to buy into it is if you buy into it. If you don't believe in this shit, he ain't going to believe in it. You ain't serious about this, he ain't going to be serious about it. You ain't putting no wands, actions, and behavior into this twin flame thing, he's not going to do it. He's going to do whatever he see you doing. How do queens move on a chessboard? The raw way, all across the fucking board. How do masculines move? How does the king move in the chess game? Exactly. Same way masculines move in the chess game is the same way masculines move in this twin flame thing. Same way you all over the board feminine in chess, it's the same way you all over the board on this twin flame shit. Nothing you need to know about this twin flame shit, it is Jumanji. This shit ain't gonna finish, this shit ain't gonna end until one of you are 10 of Swords, dead. When one of you die, that's when this twin flame shit is done. But even if one of you die and one of you is still here, whoever still is here, still has a twin with them. Twin is still around. You can still tap into them. You can still literally feel them, hear them, have them, hold them. Probably spend more time with them when they gone than it was when you had them when they was alive. That's divine love for you. 2 of Wands. It's your divine masculine's job. Quit shitting on the shit that your masculine does. He's doing shit. Okay, that's what's up. That's tight. Because it's better than nothing. Slow motion better than no motion. Slow dough is better than no dough. So slow motion better than no motion. Signs of life is better than no signs of life at all. Want your masculine to do more, you gotta do more. And when you do more and he do more, You two get on the same page. Twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Dropping so many jewels, man. Hoping y'all pick them up. Subconsciously, in regards to the masculine, though, we got the Eight of Cups. This is the Patty LaBelle. Oh my God, Patty LaBelle card. It's a two-part card. First part of the card is keeping your divinity up, being a good person. You a divine feminine, right? So you divine. You ain't moving out here like these karmics. You ain't toxic like these karmics. You ain't thinking, making decisions like them. You don't feel the way they feel. You ain't moving how they moving, and you ain't manifesting the shit they manifesting. Ain't nobody better than nobody else because we all saucy. So we all equal because we all loved by God. We all got a fair shake at this thing called life. And we can all be great. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. But you do differentiate yourself from everybody else. That's how you differentiate yourself from a karmic or divine. You're a so-called divine feminine, right? So is your divine masculine. You got standards and morals, right? So does he. You got options. So does he. You got shit going. He got shit going on too. You ain't the only one with shit going on, feminine. So keep that in mind. You know, your masculine is really on a quest to get his integrity up. He want to be a person you can trust. You want to be a person you can depend on. Masculine wants to be a person you can trust. He's really working on himself. That's why he's distant. That's why. Explains a lot. He's just trying to work on himself. Aside from all that, he's trying to enterprise like you. So if you out here enterprising, he trying to enterprise. Because you doing it. Monkey see, monkey do. Thank God you enterprising feminine. Because maybe he can enterprise. And probably, maybe his enterprise might go further than your enterprise. And you support him on his enterprise, 2 of Wands, while he 3 of Wands, taking y'all both to the next level. Like I say, right now, the shoe on the other foot. You 3 of Wands, he 2 of Wands. So hopefully you got something for him to support to take y'all to the next level. Because if you don't, be a situation that me and my twin got in a few times. I mean, I can try to get some shit going. He tried 3 of Wands, and I didn't want to pump the brakes. Stop what I was doing and then get on his boat. Because I wasn't sure if his boat was going to float, but I didn't really give his boat a chance to float at all. So sometimes it gets to the point where feminine, masculine might have an idea. Masculine might want to take you to the next level, take y'all to the next level. Hear him out. Maybe he got the plan. Maybe roles need to be reversed right now. Future final role, wrapping this up. Going to the future feminine, you got the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Khalees bossy card. This is bossing up on a particular situation. Taking advantage of a particular situation. Making the best out of an opportunity. Making the most out of a situation. Making the most out of a situation. Capitalizing on something. Going to the future feminine, told you, capitalize on this twin flame shit. Have a plan. Know how you want to take you and your master to the next level. Could be through business, could be through a program, could be through just an idea. Whatever it is going to come from you. And this is not for you to be the boss and your master to be your peon or your staff or some shit like that. Like, nah, there's some shit you're going to be doing together. You know, this is bossing up on something. This is just like taking advantage of your twin flame situation. Best way you can take advantage of your twin flame situation. Get to know as much about yourself as possible. Get to know much about your twin as possible. Get to know much about this journey as possible. Really recognize the signs and be in a position to, like I said, to help other people. To help them on their journey. So it ain't as hard as your journey was. So they don't step. Like, that's all I do with my clients when I'm coaching, when I'm doing readings and shit. I just really put highlights on pitfalls. Don't go through this trap. Don't hit this trap. Don't go through this pitfall. I went through all these traps, all these pitfalls. I did the shit that I wasn't supposed to do. In my twin flame situation, I did. Like, I fucked up a lot in my twin flame shit. But by me fucking up, I learned a lot. By me learning a lot, I can help a lot. Boss up. By me, Queen of Pentacles, bossing up on my twin flame union recognition. I created a 3rd wand for myself. Helping a lot more people with this situation. Wish I had the help that I'm giving out here, but thank God I learned to help y'all. Because it's painful personal with me anyway. Final card in this message, wrapping this up. Subconsciously and directly going to the future of feminine, we got the Six of Swords, coolest card, last and final thought. Six of Swords, in my LLE.Ascension language, it's like the movie Clueless. In the beginning of Clueless, shit, everybody was clueless. Teachers was clueless, students was clueless, parents was clueless. At the end of the movie, everything made sense. People was searching for the meaning of life. They found that at the end of the movie. People was finding love. They found that at the end of the movie. People was finding each other. They found each other at the end of the movie. Like, everything made sense in the end. As far as this Four of Wands, Twin Flame union, reunion, and recognition is definitely out here. It's destined for a lot of you twins. It's not going to make sense. What should happen is not going to make sense. But it's going to happen. Take advantage. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Holla at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a few more clients I need to wrap up. And the next 48 hours, I should be free enough to take in more readings or take in more coaching if you're interested. People that want to extend their coaching, holla at me. I can work with you. Need a reading from me? Holla at me. Love all y'all. Thank every single one of y'all for being here. For the people that do get my language, that's been here from day one. To you new booties, man, hey, look, just have a pen and pad. Really write down terms. Get the definitions of the card breakdowns. And once you have like the legend and the index and shit like that, you'll be ready to rock with me. So rock with it. 100.